8:11. Can you see that? 8:11. Hey, Carl. Hello, hello, hello. It is Tuesday, October 5th, and this is 11:11. My name is Jenna, and it is 11:11 p.m. on the Eastern world over there in New York, and it's 8:11 p.m. in California where I am. I am Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I am here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. We've done over 1,000 shows, not 900 anymore. And we're going to keep going. And on November 24th, it is the 1,111th show. So who's here? William D. Carl. Oh, William, that must have been you today, because on my Google, all of a sudden, somebody is in your Google world, whatever. So thank you. I know you loaded some stuff up. What's up, Carl? What's up? So it's Tuesday. You know, I'm eating coconut. What's in here?
Chocolate mousse. It's
chocolate mousse,
cashew, and vanilla, and cinnamon, and cardamom.
Coconut and cashew. It's really good. Cacao. We need the recipe on the show. Guess who's here? Sean is here. So we ate a bunch of food tonight. Yeah, Carl Hess. Hey, Carl. Hey, Carl. I don't know where Mama Grace is. Some people said they're still having a challenge getting on. I don't know. Just turn your computer off and then turn it back on. Turn off your phone, turn it back on. When it doesn't work, you know. So Wednesday morning, tomorrow morning, we're going to be walking around, wandering around, probably just in the backyard. And then Wednesday night, we're going to have Rob Morocco on. We're going to do the commercials for 11:11 with Jenna. Thursday morning, Michael. Thursday night, a friend of mine's going to stop by. Friday morning, Armando. Friday night, display and share. Saturday morning, one more Saturday morning with Jeff Metzger. Saturday night, one more Saturday night with Gary Lambert. Sunday morning, Alex Martinez. Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. concert will be on here, probably more like 3:30. And then Sunday night, poetry glam, poetry glam, poetry glam, poetry glam. So cool. You have to, if you haven't been there yet, which I know Carl has, and I'm waiting for you to come back, Carl has, and William, always reading something fabulous. So there's some lurkers on here. I don't know who you are, but Rob Morocco, what's up? And then Monday morning we meander, and Monday night we meditate, and Tuesday morning, what do we do on Tuesday morning? Patty. And Tuesday night, what happens on Tuesday nights? Let me think. Dr. Andrew Raders. I know. I was going to do that on mine too. Woo! What up, what up, what up? How are you? Here we are in real time together. Ooh.
Now I have to lean over.
No, we can't get in trouble. That was Cassandra.
Because you have to.
But if we were doing a
to pay
TikTok,
for that?
if it was a TikTok and we were dancing like this, what, and had the music, we'd get away with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because TikTok pays for it?
I don't know.
Now, I don't know if I should be looking at you or looking at the screen. How do they do it on interview shows?
They do.
They do
little.
Oh,
Well, Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny.
Joni.
That was my first. I wanted to do that when I was a kid. Julie Luce is here. Rob Morocco is here. Patty Lohman is here. Patty worked hard today. I know you did. Carl's drinking beer. It was frozen up last week. Could not. Oh, it was for Poetry Glam? I'm sorry. This Sunday night, Poetry Glam. Everyone's invited. Now see how it froze? Ooh. It froze. Do I look like that to you too? That's not very attractive now, is it? Are we frozen?
We're not frozen on Zoom.
Are we frozen on the show? Twist and Dr. Rader. Oh, and Suzanne's here. See, so right now it looks like we're frozen, right?
Wow.
Are we?
You can't say something.
Yes, I can.
Then
And so
ask them,
the
are
other
we
day I
frozen?
was doing that when the what do we call them? The Facebook
Crash.
the crash of Facebook. Can you are we rolling?
Let's pretend we're rolling.
Nope, we're not frozen to them.
Okay, great.
Oh, here, I'll do this. I got to do the privacy anyway. Public. Now you can all share and share alike.
Facebook is in trouble in many ways right now.
Do tell us, Andy.
Should we talk about that?
Yeah, let's talk
I
about
mean,
it.
it's in the news.
Let's talk about it.
Big news. Not surprising.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Well, I think everyone knows, and if they don't know, I'll just briefly summarize. A woman who was I guess, an engineer. She, for 10 years, worked on these algorithms that would prioritize craziness because craziness is attractive.
Craziness sells.
Craziness sells. And she just felt it was wrong. And she's very smart and brave. And she got about 10,000 pages of files and let the Washington Post know about it and Congress know about it. She was up on the Hill testifying today or yesterday. And, of course, Facebook's response is ad hominem attacks on her. They did not attack her main premise, which is they were being very bad. And so now it's up to Congress, really, to rein them in. Rein in Mr. Mark.
Yeah, I think he's a little nervous.
I don't know if he's
Hi, Mama
nervous
Grace.
because he's in his own little head. But I'm sure the upper level management, they're very nervous. They should be.
Yeah, because they could lose their job.
Yeah.
They could cash out right now, but
And she is rightfully
you're not
so.
cutting us off here, are you, Mark? Don't cut us off right now.
Yeah, we're living dangerously. They could. She is making the analogy to the tobacco companies decades ago with their own research. They were one of the first to realize that tobacco is killing people, and they kept it quiet for decades.
Yeah, because it's good for you, right?
Yeah. There's wonderful.
Any smokers out there? Any smokers want to quit smoking?
Thank you, Jenna. There was a wonderful documentary called, what's it called? Masters of Doubt. I know you guys are going to look this up and find it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
William? I do, but...
Masters of Doubt, Spinners of Doubt. Basically, and the tobacco companies got this from the lead industry, or not the lead industry, but lead being in leaded gasoline and paint, and how that was disguised for many years by the petroleum industry. And all they had to do was to challenge the science was just throw in a tiny bit of doubt. They didn't have to prove that lead was not dangerous. They just had to create a little doubt. And the tobacco companies took up that playbook, and the climate deniers took up that playbook, and now Facebook is taking up that playbook. Although they're going to have a hard time sowing seeds of doubt with 10,000 pages of damning evidence.
But see, the reason I like Facebook is I like Facebook for this, and I like Facebook to keep to connect with my friends.
That's true.
I like that. I don't get my news sources from, or my news from Facebook, or
Right.
You know, I learn things from Facebook because people post something, post music or post art or something, or a certain museum or something. That's why I like it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the auto industry when they were resisting putting seatbelts in cars. You know, they were the evil auto industry. It doesn't mean that we didn't enjoy using a car, but they were being very difficult. Now the tobacco
He's with me,
industry-
Mama.
Yeah, we are actually. Oh, Jenna.
In the same place. Wouldn't that be cool? No, this is all an illusion. Yep.
Well, there is a line. Right
Yeah, there is. Grace went. Yeah, it kind of does look like.
There is a line. Here, this is the way to prove it.
Put that
I'm
curtain
gonna
back.
hand you something.
Okay.
You take it from me. Show your
Trying to
hand.
figure-
Prove. There, see?
What book is that? The Daughters of Edward Darley Boyd. Hey, check it out. Sorry, everybody. Well, I'm not sorry. You're not dancing.
Oh.
And Andy. Sorry, we're back down to 10.
We're back down.
We're actually to 9 now.
Oh, that I forgot.
When there are 11 people, we
I
play
get
the
it.
song. But
I
Patty
get
was
it.
dancing. Thank you, Patty. The Rise of Surveillance Capitalism is a great book about this problem. Where is Shauna and Katie? Where's Katie?
Seeds of Doubt. Sowers of Doubt.
Where's Katie? Where's Katie, Lillian? Where's Katie? Where's Katie? Katie's right there. That's Andy. Katie.
Katie's starting a 700-page novel right now.
We're in Petaluma. We're in Petaluma where the Powerball was $700 million and somebody in Petaluma bought it yesterday.
And one?
Yeah.
Wow.
They bought it from a grocery store here in Petaluma.
Ooh.
$700 million Powerball.
Is that a lottery ticket?
Yeah. Yesterday, here in Petaluma.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Now, how many people are going to drive up here to buy from that store?
But since it's already been done.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Isn't she cute? Oh, she's just chatter. Usually she's snoring at the show.
Well, the other topic that I wanted to bring up
We're topic.
was
Hot topic.
what's going on with the supply chain.
Oh, and wood has gone up and up and up and up and up.
Wood,
Merchants of Doubt.
Merchants of Doubt. Thank you, thank you.
Suzanne gets a round of applause.
See, it takes a village to get accurate information.
No one bought me a ticket, William.
So supply chain, some of you may have heard there was a piece on NPR today, or our local station. I don't know if it was syndicated. All the ports all around the world, ships are stacked up, multiple causes, factories in countries where COVID isn't being handled very well are shutting down. So the manufacturing side, and then shipping containers aren't where they need to be when they need to be there. When ships get to port, there are not enough truck drivers to take those containers to where they need to be. And so it's just one huge mess that's going to be very hard to untangle. And I'm thinking of simple things like your car breaks down and it gets towed to the mechanic, and the mechanic says, you know, it's no big deal, easy fix, but we don't have the part and we don't know when we're going to get the part in. Maybe 3 weeks from now, maybe
Crazy.
6 weeks from now. Or interior designers are talking about how they can't get materials, furniture, couches.
Months and months. Lynette
and
Baber
months
is
and
on
months.
this show. She's been an interior designer and sells furniture, and it's up to like 2 years now for special orders.
Construction materials, even down to the chemicals needed to make the coatings for roof tile or shingle on siding. It's all
He
backed
said
up.
roof.
I said roof.
Yeah, makes me cringe a little bit. Roof. Anyway, go ahead.
We're talking
Continue.
about the person. Oh, okay. I missed that one. Yeah, it's something to think about. I know hoarders. Hoarders had the right idea.
Well, and actually, it's interesting. A friend of mine, Michael Peltz, sells recycling to other countries. So those big ships, there's a ship out there right now called Evergreen. If you go across the Bay Bridge, half of that is his recycling on that ship.
Right.
And they have to fill them up fast. But it's slower because there aren't enough people to do the work.
Right.
Grocery store shelves, what? The grocery shelves are half full.
Wow.
Maybe.
So it'd be interesting to hear from our listening audience what things you've noticed are not available right now.
Suzanne says grocery shelves half full.
Grocery. Wow. So food is a big
Happening
deal.
exactly like the scenario you were describing, Andy, is a problem here in Fresno. Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't buy a new couch.
Name an industry
Sorry.
and it's going to be affected.
You need a new couch? No, you don't.
Agriculture.
You have beautiful couches. I love your couches.
Any product that came to you by a ship or a train or a truck, which is everything. So on that note, what else could we?
All shelves everywhere, very depleted, April says. I guess I don't go into stores very much. That's part of it. Do you? Do you
Stores?
stores? When was the last time you were in
I went into REI.
So how is it in REI?
There are a lot of things missing.
Really?
It's like what the Soviet Union was probably like, and you go in and there are a couple of jars on a shelf, a couple of loaves of bread, and there's a huge line waiting for it. Don't be alarmed. It's not quite like that yet, but
So what do you think is going to happen?
I think it's going to be a mess. For those of you investing, giving my investing advice, I wouldn't put money in to the market right now.
They say to put it into electric cars.
Even electric cars are going to be affected because
Waymo, that's Google's electric car.
Yeah, I mean long term, sure, but short term, you can't make the electric car without the parts.
Yeah, there are cars now that they're saying they're not even selling certain cars because they don't have the parts to fix them if something were to happen.
Right.
Oh, Suzanne says for you not to encourage hoarding. I can hear her saying it. She's like, "Oh, Andy, don't encourage hoarding." Andy.
Yeah, no,
I can't do you, Suzanne. I'm sorry. I'm trying to impersonate you, but that was more like Blanche on a bad day. Blanche on it with a sore throat. But what did you have for lunch today?
Not much.
Why?
What
do you mean not much?
Why?
Were you working?
No, I ate late breakfast.
What did you have for breakfast?
I'm
Shauna's
trying
like,
to remember.
I go to work.
I'm trying to remember what I had for breakfast.
did you have bread?
Bread.
Well, that's a good bet.
That is a good
Carl
one.
says to buy
Oatmeal,
Pfizer or Moderna.
bread.
Blanche, oh
By
Blanche.
Pfizer and Moderna. Yeah, I'll probably remember in a little while.
So in Canada, like our friends Rob and Carol, they got their first shot was AstraZeneca. If I'm correct, Rob, I'm changing the subject for a second.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And then one of them got Pfizer and one of them got Moderna as their second shot. They got to choose what they wanted for their booster.
Yeah, that's interesting. I was just talking about that with my sister. I think mixing this is my intuition. There were no studies involved here, although I'm sure they're studying it. That mixing and matching might be a good thing.
I think it's a good thing
because you're covering different angles, and why not? And it might turn out that J&J 2 shots is even better than 2 Modernas. I think they're starting to see that.
And go ahead.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they got to choose.
They got to choose. Wow.
Kind of cool. Yeah, I heard that today on the radio too, that they're saying if you have a certain Christmas item a gift you want to buy, that you need to buy it now because it probably won't be there. Isn't that crazy?
So,
if you want to get that toy, whatever that toy is, who knows?
There's going to be mad rush now, and we're part of the problem right now because we're popularizing panic.
You started it.
I started it.
I was curious what
they're
going
to trace the panic down to.
And they, yesterday
Jenna's 11/11.
That was the joke yesterday. When for those that were on the show during the shutdown, it happened right during the show. They started going, and I thought for a second, I wonder if I've done too many shows and they're shutting me down. I didn't think it was the whole thing. I just thought maybe 11/11 after, because when we would do those 12 and 13 hour shows, right at the 7th hour, it stopped. Kind of just like this. It would cancel, it would close, shut down. And I thought that yesterday. Oh no, maybe I've been on too much, but no. It's all they say that the shutdown, this whole thing about the truck repair industry is being slammed, adding to more delay, extra time, and increased many layoffs because not enough work is being done. Family members in the industry, and they said it's horrible. Horrible. Jackson and Jackson. Yeah, that's what we call it. Yeah, Suzanne, you're Jackson and Jackson. And now they're blaming it all on you, Andy. But Santa will just stuff with cash. Patty, will you come to my house for Christmas, please? I've always thought that if everything crashed, I would survive. Yeah, you can live off the... Carl, can I go hang out at your house? And Patty, why don't you come over for Christmas? She's going to be stuffing stockings with cash. Did you hear that, everybody? Patty's stuffing stockings with cash. What are you guys... What are you going to do?
I bet they'll run out of ink to print money because paints, certain ingredients for dyes.
They're going to run out of ink.
Urethane, certain paints and stains.
Daddy, you are on a roll.
I'm on a roll.
Patty, we're all inviting you over for Christmas. Yeah, let's do something for Christmas. Yeah, but like Julie said, there won't be anything to buy because the cash is. What are you going to buy?
We have to make things.
You can make it. I like to make things for Christmas. I've done that before.
Make things out of what you already have.
Right. Make things out of repurposed gifts.
Repurposing.
Mm-hmm. I'm making my collages out of calendars. Great, Patty. Pretty soon cash won't mean a thing. I like cash. I don't think cash is really going anywhere totally. I think they just like to say that. What do you think?
I don't.
Touched it for a long time.
Are your grandchildren are savers? Do you Venmo? Do you Venmo?
No.
Do you Venmo with your people?
Yeah. I have to remind people to go to their settings because Venmo publicizes.
Oh, I watched their son.
Oh, right.
I'm like, did you know that Nadav went and had beers last night and pizza with a guy named Ken and and then he played poker? I don't know. I think mine is off. But I did buy some food at the farmer's market the other day using my Venmo.
Oh, using Venmo.
Yeah, which was cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, you just go. You can put. I could put your phone number in and give you money.
If you have an account.
We get it in Ukiah, in Lakeport.
If she has an
we
account.
just go down to that place that sells all the, that farm stand.
Use
And
your
we can
Venmo.
use Venmo right there.
Venmo's like I have a little bit of mad money
It's
in
like
Venmo.
the time where there's no people
You
there.
know,
I
like
remember
$64 is in there right now, and I'll use it for the.
I always bring cash.
Is
for
this the
market.
$64 question?
This could be the $64 question. What are we replying to Patty? Carl has okay, but no roadkill. No roadkill, Carl. Pawpaws? Did you pick some pawpaw? Have you ever had a pawpaw? The fruit pawpaw.
I might have.
Pretty groovy. It's good. What's your favorite saying? Cash is king. What about queen? Why can't cash be queen? Why does it have to be a king?
Doesn't.
Cash is.
Oh, Carol is king.
My Jewish therapist said when I asked her if her husband cooked, no, but he writes a great check. That's cute. Do you remember what you had for lunch?
Yeah, I had one of those packed Greek salads from Trader Joe's because I was in Trader
Because there wasn't enough
Joe's
food.
and I was hungry. And it could have been worse, believe me.
Do you remember what you had for breakfast?
I don't think I had anything for
Really?
breakfast. Maybe that's why I'm not.
Tea?
Well, yeah, I had mud water, but I don't.
The mud water that you made?
The mud water's not. I don't consider what I drink breakfast.
Was that with mushrooms?
Yeah, there's mushrooms and chai, and they did a good job.
They did.
Yeah.
Good
I've
stuff.
been thinking about it.
Did
but
you
I've
have it
never
with
tried
the cashew milk or just
Yeah.
Oh, you did have it.
Yeah.
Mud water with cashew milk.
Homemade cashew.
I had a really good pizza. There's a vegan restaurant now in the city, what used to be Kimball's,
Oh,
which was Jardiniere.
It's a new restaurant.
It's a new restaurant, and they did a gluten-free vegan pizza,
Wow.
and it was really good.
Where in the city?
It's right. It's what used to be
Where
Kimball's.
Kimball's used to
Remember
be?
where Kimball's
oh,
was?
Yeah, on the Comas.
Uh-huh.
Right next to the opera.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even Cobb.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the Opera House across the
Off
street.
Franklin. It's on Franklin.
Hayes. You can't see Shauna because she's sitting over here, over there. She's over there, over there. Did anyone else see the news on a Pennsylvania House D who introduced forced sterilization?
No.
What?
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 That's awful.
Man, that Pennsylvania house. Oh my God.
No. What?
Bunch of wackos.
Cuckoo. 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 What'd you have for lunch, Shauna?
I had some of the stuffing. That we
Ooh,
just
the
ate,
stuffing that she just made was really good. Stuffed peppers.
And then I had a lentil salad with roasted carrots with it together.
Did you have a sauce on the top of the lentil?
Well, the carrots had a glaze, but no, and then
The carrots had a glaze.
Well, not a sugar glaze.
No, not a sugar glaze. Just a cooking
Oily glaze.
and cumin, coriander, and cinnamon.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did you have, Katie, for lunch? What did you eat today,
I had-
Katie?
For lunch, I had vegan sushi from Oko Time.
Yay! Oko Time gets an applause right there. Oko Time, Ukiah, California.
But you have to tell them the stuffing wasn't like bread stuff.
No, it wasn't stuff. It was cauliflower rice. Cauliflower
With
rice.
rice. With rice.
With butternut squash and carrots and olives and mushrooms and kale and tomatoes and spices.
They're being shy.
Can people hear what you're saying?
I don't know. You can repeat it.
Let me do it again. What was in the stuffed pepper tonight was cauliflower rice.
And real rice.
Shredded
Rice.
butternut squash,
Butternut squash.
carrots,
Carrots.
tomatoes,
Tomatoes from the garden.
mushrooms, kale,
Kale.
olives,
Olives. Not from the garden.
garlic and herbs,
garlic, and herbs from the garden.
And let's see what else.
Oregano and thyme.
Uh-huh.
And the tomatoes, the nights are getting really cold now, so the tomatoes are having a hard time ripening.
Wait, there was
Jenna
something
making
else.
fun
and
of
then
me?
Jenna, and then we had melted vegan mozzarella on top with scallions and parsley. And that's and on my lentil salad, it was topped with parsley.
Salt.
No, parsley and
Lots of
pomegranate
salt.
seeds.
Pomegranate.
Mm-hmm.
There's pomegranates outside.
On the French lentils.
Really?
Yeah.
I want
Go
one.
get a pomegranate.
Oh
I
my
was thinking
god.
the same thing.
Carl Hess is a balloon.
Tomorrow night.
What's a balloon? Grace said, "Where's
Oh.
where? Let's see Schumacher and Katie." She meant to say Shauna and Katie, but it came out Schumacher.
Like Schumacher.
We were wondering who Schumacher was, Mama.
Me? I'm Schumacher.
Schumacher, that's her new nickname. Schumacher Raider. No, they're sitting over here on the couch. That's nice and comfortable. There's a dog
Dogs
Oh,
on
here
the
and a
Two
dog
dogs.
there.
Two
And
dogs.
Cup of tea. in
Cup
my
of
hand.
tea.
Tell Grace I have a dog on my lap, so I can't get up.
Katie's sitting with Lillian,
Miss Pearl.
and Benny's over here
I'll
next to
say hi.
Shauna.
I'll say
But
hi.
Shauna,
Grace.
wait, hold on.
Oh, don't crowl it, girl.
Shauna Raider.
Hi, Mama Grace. Just for you.
Oh, you left already. You didn't even get your standing ovation. Now she's already gone.
So, I missed your 1000th show.
Yeah. Well, I
maybe,
was on.
maybe that's the earthquake I felt the other day.
Could have been. That
There
was the day that I flew in, and there was a plane right next to me, like right
Oh,
there.
that was the 1000th.
That was the 1000th show.
Wow.
Now, you know SFO has
I know.
parallel runways.
I know. Wait, sorry.
And so does LAX. And
Oh, the entrance show. Okay. It's back to 10 now. Hey, Ruth Love. What's up, girl? Ruth Love gets a standing ovation just because she's here. Ruth Love, I miss you. How are you? Anyway, oh, sorry. Ready? Come on, Shauna.
we were about to talk about what? I'm tired from dancing.
For a second, he thought Andy was doing the Spock greeting. That's this.
No, it's 11:11.
Yeah, it's 11:11.
Jeez.
11:11.
But I want to talk about aviation.
Oh, so I'm on a plane the other day. Sitting there minding my own business. Lillian's on my lap. Everybody's cool. And we're there. First, it took us forever to take off, which was okay. And then we get to San Francisco. And
Well,
we're,
you're on the approach.
well, for a very long time. Because they had to go around. And all of a sudden, this guy behind me goes, "Holy beep!" And I'm like, "What? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" "I'm sorry, Lillian." Right? Remember that? And he goes, "Look out the window." And I looked out the window and I could see the pilot next to me like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'm thinking, I know there's double runway at SFO, but that's too close. And I was in such shock that I couldn't
scream.
do anything. And then I thought, I need to record this so in case we crash and the black box is not found, they might find my phone and they'll see what the problem was. That there was and by that time when I started filming it, it had already gone over, but it was still a little too close.
Yeah, they're closed. They're closed.
In the sky.
No,
Thanks for coming
the
on
runway.
screen,
On
Shauna.
the-
You made my day. But
Oh, was
but
that Mama
didn't
Grace?
see. I'm Shauna. Don't know Schumacher. Grace didn't know Schumacher either.
Was that great?
Oh, you're driving now? Oh, good.
Who?
Ruth is driving. Ruth and Dave. Hey, Dave. Hey, Ruth. What up? Hi, Texas. So, yeah, it was scary.
Because the guys started you that way.
Well, they were too... No, because I saw the plane guy needed to shave his face. The pilot next door, I could see he needed a shave. It was too close. Too close for comfort. Too close. Grace didn't see you, Shauna.
What? I came on 3 times.
She missed you. She
Mama
said I didn't.
Grace.
I didn't see you, Shauna.
I kissed you.
She didn't
I
see
threw
you.
her kisses. Oh, come on.
She didn't see you.
No more music.
Nobody else.
Let's just.
Why we
Mama
love
Grace,
11
this
with
is just
Jenna.
for you. That's why I came. I miss you.
We
Come
miss
have
you, Grace.
tea and cookies and chocolate mousse with us.
Really good chocolate mousse, Mama. It was really good. So, anything else you want to say about the planes? Before I interrupt you again?
Well, back to the supply chain.
Oh,
and
we're back to
planes,
the supply
and
chain again.
Planes.
Yeah, because flights are going to be...
Well, I imagine that for critical infrastructure like jet airplanes, they will somehow find a way to get their parts. They can fly parts in, and I'm sure they'll be able to do that. But you might not be able to get
A Christmas
the
doll.
peanuts on the flight.
Right.
that-
Or the cashews, like how cashews
or the
were...
cashews.
Right.
Right, Dimitri Downer. You gotta
Dimitri Downer, she calls
you
him.
gotta-
Is that his name?
So this
What's
is
the
not
script?
being The Sky is Falling or
Yeah,
Debbie
you are
Downer.
great.
You have to be
Dimitri
aware of what's
Did you guys watch Jeopardy
happened.
tonight? Matt won again. And Andy watched it.
I watched it. It happened.
He won again. Sorry, spoiler alert in case you are watching it now and you're on Maui. Sorry.
Hmm.
He's pretty incredible, right?
He seemed that way.
He's like, what's 11-11 with
Now
Jenna?
I noticed
Jenny,
his
he
clicker.
just has a chip in his
He's
brain.
kind of that. He's something.
got a
No
little
one
chip?
to unload the cargo even when flown in these days. Yeah, they're just paying more money to unload the cargo. Get
Now-
that job.
There are techniques like the Memory Palace.
Yeah, so the Memory Palace.
The
Do you
Memory
think he
Palace.
studied that?
I think when you watch him answer, he pauses.
And
Meaning-
looks up to the left.
He doesn't have the answer immediately, and he looks. Yes, he looks. He is accessing the answer.
I do that. I
He's
have
going
to
to
close my eyes.
his filing cabinet in his noggin, and if he's using the Memory Palace, that's where you use something you absolutely know, like
He's
your
time
house
traveling.
or the house you grew up in, and you imagine the answers in spots in your house.
But
and-
he knows something about all those different
He knows
subjects.
a lot about a
He
lot.
was like Chaucer, and then what's Eilish, and what's Franklin, and you're like, how does he do that? I wonder what his grocery shopping experience is like.
He probably forgets to get the carrots. Or he'll go to his kitchen and open the fridge and forget what he wanted in the fridge in the first place. Because that's a separate part of the mind. But memorizing a deck of cards or memorizing dates of
With the encyclopedia.
battles.
Yeah.
Rob
One,
Rob
two,
Morocco
three,
says
four, 5, no problem.
Rob says he pauses like he is listening to a tiny microphone in his. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah. I think
What's
it's a
Morocco?
chip. I think
his engineer dad. Oh, his dad's
He's
a
a lawyer.
His dad's a lawyer.
So I learned this today. I watched, because I was curious. I studied him a little bit. And
Because Jenna was geeking out.
I wanted to know if he had won last night, but I couldn't find it. But then there was an interview with him, and he figured out in the contract, when you sign up on Jeopardy, you have to follow these particular rules. And in the rules, it says you can just say what the last name or the main name and get away with it. Most people say, what is, or who is Shauna Rader? He goes, who's Shauna? Who's Rader? And then they say the correct answer is, who is Shauna Rader? And he's got it. So he's able to just do that one thing and do it that much faster. And he doesn't go, like some people, what is? He says, what's Rader? It's legal.
But having a chip in your brain is probably not.
But maybe that would make things easier.
Well, let's suppose he really did have a chip. Let's just suppose then whoever's feeding him the information has to be very quick. So somebody's got to be just as quick. I don't believe that theory unless there's some unless Siri is helping him and she only knows certain things. She can't figure out everything. So.
She'd say, I wonder what she says about Matt Amodio.
Matt Amodio.
That's his name.
Oh.
Who is Matt Amodio?
Matt Amodio.
She said,
Here's what I found.
Oh, the Jeopardy contestant. One day ago. Kidding aside, Amodio has made a name for himself. She didn't say anything good. I wanted her to say something.
She didn't say this is just a web.
He's a New Englander. And it has now reached the second place on Jeopardy. 33 straight wins.
I thought
Now-
35.
That was 35 tonight.
Oh.
The winner is Jennings with 74 wins.
Whoa. 74?
So he's got to be on.
Took him a long time to get 74.
He's got to be on for like 3 more weeks.
Are they drug testing him?
I don't know.
Performance enhancing?
Maybe.
Like coffee?
Coffee's not
What's the
acceptable.
number one abused drug on college campuses?
Sugar.
Well, you could say that. But
donuts.
Adderall.
Adderall. Oh, I bet. Yeah, all these kids getting. Oh, I got my double masters. How did you do that? Adderall.
Used to be coffee.
What is Adderall?
Then it was Coke.
Adderall
Speed.
speed.
It's what they give to kids who have ADD.
It's like an
ADHD.
amphetamine.
It's
Grace
amphetamine.
says sometimes serious for the birds.
Is that a trade name?
I think it's the
Or
generic. No, it's not
Alexa
the
says
generic.
Matt is a
It might be a
notable
trade name,
person
yeah.
born December. He was born December 4th, 1990.
Whoa.
Matt?
Yeah. A notable person
He's a
born
little kid.
1990.
So he's 31.
Sorry, Andy. One more time. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready, Sean?
He's pretty
What is
cool.
it?
And I'm so happy
I
these
do
two
that
are here.
jump.
But I went to college in the 60s. Patty's dancing.
I do that jump all
She
over
does
the
that.
world.
We have these photos of of Katie doing the jump everywhere.
Yeah.
There's that laugh. Sonny Bryant, when are you going to come back on the show? November 24th, everybody. Put it in your book. Come on, come on, come on. Well,
Jen, are you going to go past 11:11?
on 11/11, somebody wants me to do a 24-hour show.
Oh my God.
That's somebody on Adderall.
Yeah.
Maybe I could get some Adderall and then I'll do the show. I've never done Adderall. Maybe I need Adderall.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe that would help.
No, you need sleep.
Oh, I need sleep.
That's what she needs.
Adderall would be kind of fun.
Sleep.
I'd probably get a lot done.
Maybe she'd fall asleep.
But I don't like coffee.
No, you wouldn't like it.
I don't like coffee.
You never have.
Yeah, I don't like the way.
Neither
I'd
does
love to
Shauna.
come back on.
Shauna's never
Well, I
liked
don't like the
Princess! Princess, come be on the
taste.
show!
Mostly I drink green tea.
Princess is a cute little... Yes, come back on the show. Jump on any time in the morning if you want to come on, you and Princess. Tomorrow morning, Michael Keel will be here. Friday morning, Armando. We could fit you in. Monday morning, Meandering. Come. We're gonna say goodnight, you guys, because they're gonna leave soon, and then I'm gonna be.
We have a little drive.
They have a drive
Did you get your chicken
back,
root just
but I'm so happy that you were all here, and I'm super happy that you showed up.
Yeah.
So if anybody needs to quit smoke, hey, can you hypnotize people that do that other thing?
Vaping?
Vaping?
Yes.
Have you done that?
All tobacco.
Is that as easy? Is vaping
It's as easy. All tobacco products. Chewing, vaping, smoking. Did I leave anything out? Cigars, pipes.
Cigars? Have you ever hypnotized someone that smokes cigars?
There aren't that many solely cigar users anymore. There aren't.
Good night, guys.
Winston Churchill, but he died a while ago.
Angels on your pillow, Princess. Lillian's on a pillow, and Benny's on a pillow over here too. But we're out of here because this is how we're gonna. Oh, you're gonna have to give me a letter, Andy. But first. Groucho Marx. Thanks, Dave Love. Very sleepy. Good night, Carol. All right, someone give me a letter real quick. Quick.
Q.
Why Q, 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 I wonder why you would choose Q, 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 but I will say hey, hey, because he said Q and I think he's quite a good guy. Q, 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 Andy, that's true, true, true. He is a cool, 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 cool kind of guy, yes. And I know she is not shy, shy. No, she's not shy, shy. But her name's Shauna, Shauna. And she's cool, cool, cool. And I will say, hey, hey, I'm so glad she's here too. Dr. K, 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 Katie, 2, 2, 2. And we've got Benny too, and Lillian too. But Q, 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 I gotta go, go, go. So all of you, stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. And Q, 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 I hope that all of you have quiet thoughts and queenful words, but I'm wondering what I would say from it would be a quotable heart for you. And thank you, Andy, too, for coming out tonight. And Shauna, too, for making dinner out of sight. And Katie, too, I see you, too. And there's Q, 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 and all of you. So I will say, hey, hey, good night, good night. Sleep tight.
Yeah.
Love hard.
I never do the sign out, so I'm missing the cue here. real hard.